Streaming prices continue to go up. And we've talked about that a lot recently about, various streaming prices, the services going up, but they seem to be going up across the board, and they seem to be going up at a pretty exponential rate. Like when something costs $9, and it's like your price increase, okay, you expect it to go up to like maybe $9.25 or $9.50. But we're seeing like streaming costs and streaming prices and the cost of these services going up at a really rapid rate. It was not long ago that Disney Plus just launched. And didn't it, what was it, $6.99? Mm-hmm. Something like that. $6.99, and as of today, I'm paying almost double that at $10.99, basically $11. But guess what? It's going up even more. And just to highlight, here's the price increases coming this month.
Woo!
Discovery Plus. Not a lot of you, I'm sure not a lot of you guys who watch a show like mine are subscribed to Discovery Plus. I do. I need to unsubscribe to it because I've got Max, but Discovery Plus, their ad-free plan is going up $2. It's going up from $6.99 to $8.99. This month, Disney Plus's ad-free plan is going up from $10.99 to $13.99, which now means it's official. The cost of Disney Plus's ad-free plan is now going to be double what it was when they just launched a couple of years ago. Hulu, which is one of my favorite streaming services, their ad-free plan is going up from $14.99 to $17.99.
They better get their act together.
And as we talked about the other day, we don't have a specific date yet for when it's happening, but as the Wall Street Journal reported the other day, we talked about it on the show, Netflix is planning on raising their ad-free plan price again, but they're going to wait until after the SAG strike is done before they make those announcements. So, just there right now, a couple of the staple streaming networks, Disney, Hulu, if you subscribe to a couple of these, you're looking at paying another $10, $11, $12 a month, maybe more, just for the services you have. And it feels like just about 6 months ago, you also started paying another $10, $11, $12, $13 a month.
I think Max went up previously.
Max went up previously. Yeah. Yep. They've all gone up, but we're talking about like just this month.
Yeah.
These things are going up, and soon after we got Netflix going up, and I'm pretty sure that the price increases do not stop there. Now, it's not a coincidence that all these price increases are for the ad-free plans. You guys remember, we talked about this before, that all of these streamers, now that they're getting on board with getting ad-supported plans, basically commercials, they're trying to herd all of us to go to the ad-supported plan because they make more money off of us watching commercials than they do of us paying for ad-free plans. That extra $3 or $4 we pay for the ad-free, yeah, they'd make a lot more than $3 or $4 or $5 or $6 extra bucks off us a month if we were watching the commercials on their streaming service. So they're trying more and more to shepherd us over and corral us into there. And I think a time is coming when the ad-free service and the ad-free options are still going to be available, but they're not going to be $3, $4, or $5 more than the ad-supported. They're going to be 2, 3, or 4 times more. So if you're paying like $10 a month for an ad-supported plan with commercials, I think you're going to be paying $25 to $30 a month for the ad-free. I think that's coming, and I think that's coming soon. So these new price increases are not going to stop now. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, you get farm-fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit. Kickstart a fresh fall routine with HelloFresh. HelloFresh handles all the meal planning and shopping to deliver everything you need to cook up a tasty meal right at home. They do the hard part, and you get to take the credit. HelloFresh takes the stress out of mealtime by delivering fresh ingredients and easy recipes right to your door. So this fall, skip that extra trip to the grocery store and have dinner ready in no time with America's #1 meal kit. Like we've mentioned before, Ann and I are both working professionals, and mealtime is sometimes a bit stressful. That's why we absolutely love HelloFresh. It's nutritious, it's delicious, and we actually have a really good time making dinner together. So guys, go to HelloFresh.com/50Campea and use the code 50Campea for 50% off plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/50Campea and use the code 50Campea for 50% off plus free shipping. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Nadia, we were talking on the show the other day about I still think most of these streaming services, what you're asked to pay for them, you're getting a good value for it. Like you're getting a lot of content. But as the prices continue to go up, I think a lot of people are going to start hitting that point of now it's too much. Do you think we're already at that point where people are now having to really reduce and pick and choose which services they're going to have and which they don't? And if not, how much more do you think they're going to be able to charge us before people start dropping these services? What do you think?
I've been joking for years that we need to go back to cable, that it's going to be just as expensive, and it's literally happening. Like, it's crazy. I still love Netflix. I still love Hulu. I still love Max, Disney Plus here and there. But it's just getting to the point where it's like you have to pick and choose. Like I missed the Continental because I'm not getting Peacock. I do still want to watch it at some point, but it's like I feel like what people do now is they wait for there to be a lot of content or for a season to be almost over.
Right.
And then you'll get that. And then you'll try like the trial package and like, oh, let me try the free 3 months. And watch,
Ray makes a career out of doing that. Ray does that as a career.
That's my
thing.
thing.
I do that with Stars now. So it's like, yeah, people have to kind of pick and choose what they want to watch because it's getting just as expensive as cable. It's crazy.
I'm curious about you. I have become an anti-commercial snob, I admit. Like Hulu was the first thing I signed up for. That was for when they offered an ad-free plan. And now I don't like watching commercials at all if I can avoid it. So I am paying for all the top tier of the streaming services so I don't have to watch the ads, but I may have to change that pretty soon. Are you, for some of the streaming services you're subscribed to, are you on the ad-free plans? Are you on the commercial supported plans? Which ones are you on right now?
Ad-free.
Yeah, it's hard to go back, right? Like once you get a show and you get a streaming service where you're not having to watch commercials, it suddenly feels kind of jarring when commercials start coming on. But I don't know. Listen, and here's the thing. This is part of their master plan. Their plan is to make us go, well, we might as well go to the ad support. That's what they want us to do. Of course. And that just makes me want to go, no, I'm going to stay with my ad.
The sharing crackdown, though, is what's hurting. Because with like Netflix, I'll have like a shared account. And like, I'll share that one. And then like my friend will share like Max. So it's like, if they get rid of that, everyone's going to have to each individually get every single app.
Yeah, and Netflix already started doing that. Disney announced they're going to start cracking down, and it's only going to be a matter of time before the rest of them do as well. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.